back to the next video. In this video I will show you how you can replace background of an image using MLKIt selfie segmentation in native Android application. So let's get started. So I'm running my application now. So here you can see I was able to remove background of this particular image. Now this particular image was shipped with my Android application. So if you see inside the drawable, this is the image, and here this is the on the right hand side the image has removed the background. We have removed the background from the image, sorry. So if you want, so this is one of the example, but suppose if you want to allow the user to pick an image, which will be in most cases, I have done that as well. So you can just click on this pick image button. I'll just select this first image, and here you can see the background has been removed. There is some red color thing which I think is part of her hair and not the background. So I'll just again select one more image just to show it to you. Okay, I think the red color thing is not part of there, it was part of from the background. So yeah, I mean it's not 100% accurate, but it's pretty close, and all of this happens on device. So here you can see for this image it was perfect. So again, it depends on the image, but it was perfect, like it was perfect for most of the images which I have tried. So let's see how to do this. So I'm using XML layout, but if you want you can use Jetpack Compose as well. There is nothing much, like I've just taken one image and one button. That's all you need to do in Jetpack Compose as well. So first you need to go to Gradle scripts, and here inside build.gradle.kts you need to add this particular library, com.google MLKIt selfie segmentation selfie. It is still in beta at the time of me recording, so if it does become stable, make sure you replace it with the stable version. And then you just have to click on sync now, and it will download the dependencies for you. So if you want to add some image inside your drawable, you can add that as well if you want to test it. Then I don't think inside manifest I have added anything. Yeah, so inside res layout activity underscore main. So if you are using Jetpack Compose, you'll have to do this via Jetpack Compose. So here I have just taken one button and I have taken one image view. That's all I have done. Okay, now if you see my Kotlin code main activity, so firstly I'll show you guys all the imports which I have, because that is also important. So these are all the imports. I'll just remove the unused imports. So these are all the imports, so feel free to pause the video and just copy the imports. Then here we have to first specify the options. So this is for single image mode only. It also supports live streaming and all that, but so if you want to do that, you can do that as well. Then here we do segmentation.getClient, passing the options to it, and here we do this orientation as well for sparse int array, orientation array. Okay, and here is our image view. I will come back to this image picker code later on. So here we just append all these orientations to our orientation int array. Okay, and then here we initialize our image view. Then we'll come back to the button click listener later on as well. So this particular thing gets called as soon as your app is launched. So in case if you have a image inside your drawable folder, this particular bit of code will get called. So if you are not using if you don't have an image in drawable, you can remove this code as well. So here you can see I just launched an IO coroutine. Then here we have this method like getting bitmap from drawable. So here I'll show you that in a second. Okay, and then here we create it to an input image which is required. So here then we do segmenter.processor, passing our image, add a success listener, then we get the mask width, mask height, and final bitmap. And once we get the final bitmap, we just assign it to our image on the main thread. In case of failure, I just display a toast message. Now coming back to this helper method, so we have to do this apply mask to bitmap. Right now, even I am not an expert on this. I have literally copy pasted all this code from documentation. So I'll simply scroll through this. Feel free to pause the video and just copy all this code. And here this is another method for getting bitmap from drawable. So hopefully you got the point. Now coming back to the button click listener. So here we just do image picker.launch. And here we are filtering by images only. So here is our image picker. So let me show you that. So here we do register for activity result, and here we call pick visual media. Here we get the URI of the image, and if the URI is not equal to null, we initialize the bitmap first. So this is how we initialize the bitmap. Okay, and once we have the bitmap, we create again an input image out of it, and then we process the image. Again the same thing, we get the mask width, mask height, and final bitmap. And once we have the final bitmap, we just display it inside an image view, and in case of failure, we just display a toast message. So yeah, that's all there is to it. This is how easy it is to remove background from an image in native Android application with Kotlin. Thank you for watching. Bye.